Hi y'all. Today we're going to be talking about the Operation Tidebreaker Directive, the Summer Directive, whatever you want to call it. I literally just completed it less than 1 minute before I started this recording because I am so sick of this thing. So, Operation Tidebreaker is the first half of the Summer Directive, as there are supposed to be two this year. And, all in all, you get two lumifibres out of it. You get a Harasser lumifibre and a Corsair lumifibre. I will go over those at the end because they are the rewards, but we will start by talking about, what you have to do. So, you only need 4 for the Araxium tier. And this is good because, 3 of these are all cancerous. Actually, honestly, 4 of these are cancer, but, some of them are more cancer than others, so it's not that bad, it's just not very fun to do. So, mini-alert aerial anomalies. So, this is obtained by just harvesting Tempest and depositing it during the aerial anomalies. They happen usually 3 minutes after a con unlocks, so if you aren't there for con unlocking, you're pretty much shit out of luck. You don't actually have to deposit Tempest or anything, you just have to be harvesting it, so if you just keep throwing yourself at the ball and dying repeatedly, you'll get these. You only need 4 of them, and they carry across tiers. It's pretty easy, and it pairs up well with one of the other ones. Summer support is not worth your time. You need to resupply or repair vehicles while in a vehicle, so procs repair, procs ammo, whatever. It's just too slow. For example, at gold tier, you need, I think, 75 of them, and I only got up to 22 when I was actually going for it. Granted, I'm playing on Connery, so there's not a lot of vehicles, but still, it's slow. And I didn't ever look at what the Araxium tier one was, because it's just slow. Obviously, it's very easy to do if you don't have, first-person shooter skill, but it's easily the longest one of them all. Why did these all shuffle? Moving on to Beat the Heat, this is Summer Holiday Weapon Kills. This one's actually really annoying. It's easy, but it's annoying. So there's a couple of weapons. There's the Mega Soldier Soaker, which is not worth your time, as it is literally just a worse thumper. It fires slower and has worse splash. It's okay, I guess, if you find a good choke point. Other than that, it's a dog shit. The Soldier Soaker is probably the best. It's a 240 RPM, 250 damage pistol. It has no drop. And it doesn't reload. You have only so much ammo. I think you only have 30 or 50 rounds in it. I don't know. I didn't bother to count. Basically, once you run out of ammo, you're out of ammo. The headshot multiplier on it seems to be just 1, so it's a 4-shot kill most of the time. And it's not good, but it's workable. It's actually that's a lie. It's actually pretty good as a pistol, especially as a backup tool, because it has some kind of super unstable ammo on it where the projectiles are actually really large, so it's really, really easy to hit people with it. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but you should be able to figure it out pretty quick. It's what I used for basically all of my kills, because it's just a 250 damage pistol. It will let you down, but it does the trick. The other option here are water balloon grenades. I didn't even bother using them because they only do, I think they only do 250 or 500 per hit. I don't know why you would ever use them. Moving on to Cannonball. This works the exact same way as the Corsair Directive's Cannonball does. Use the Cannonball launchers on the back of the Corsair to, cannonball out and then kill enemies. You need 50 at Araxium tier. This one is obviously solely dependent on if you get Oshur. If you don't get Oshur, you're shit out of luck. But easiest way to do this one, if you are an Oshur, is just drive a Corsair right next to a spawn, whether it's, the Excavian spawn, for example. Just drive a Corsair right next to it. Jump in the Cannonball, launch, die, spawn at Excavian, jump in the Corsair, jump in the rinse, repeat. You could always just have a friend sit in the Corsair, but assuming you don't have friends, which you probably don't if you're playing PlanetSide, just drive it right next to a spawn or put a squad beacon right next to the thing. Rinse, repeat. It's not that hard. Play Light Assault because you can really maximize your cannoning using the drifters, or not drifters, but just using jets in general. It's annoying, but it's fine. Air and Ocean is earning kills as infantry while airborne or underwater. I think you need 25 of these at Araxium tier. If you're not on Oshur, just pick your favorite carbine and just hip-fire people in the air. I used the Newton for this, but stuff like the Serpent, GD7, the Lynx, the CBX, basically any hip-fire-oriented carbine works well for this. If you're on Oshur, you'll probably still want to do this in air, and it does pair fairly well with Cannonball. Just jump up into the air whenever you see a guy as a light assault, and hope that you kill him before he kills you. It's pretty easy. Hammerhead I did for gold tier, but not for Araxium tier. It's, I believe, 75 at Araxium tier. It's just kill or assist in killing enemy vehicles while in a vehicle yourself. This one pairs really nicely with the aerial anomalies because you'll just kill other planes. Pull an ESF and just kill other planes. It's pretty simple. Other than that, I did find fighters were the best at doing this one in general, but you could just pull tanks or whatever. It is time-consuming, ultimately, if there's not a lot of vehicles around, but it's not that hard to do. And I think that's all of them. I'm pretty sure I talked about all of them. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Combined over the 2 sessions I've been working at this, it took me about 6 hours, but that was not optimized in any way. Under, like, perfect conditions, you could probably do this in, like, an hour. But, like, you would need Oshur, you would need to join right as an aerial anomaly hit, you would have to get all 4 of your ribbons within that anomaly alert, and then you'd have to be good with a Corsair and get, like, a good fight for it, too. This one is all time dependent on if you get good fights. So for the rewards, you get 100 certs at bronze, 100 ISO, 500 A7, and then your 2 lumifibres. Let's take a look at those, because I've not actually done that yet. So the Hirastu lumifibre, I guess I will take everything that's visually appearing off. I guess I should take off composite armor. I mean, I guess it's free lumifibre, but it looks kind of icky. It looks really icky, actually. I'm not a fan. It's free lumifibre, so if you like it, you like it. For the Corsair, it's better. It's still kind of weird, but it's better. It's okay, I guess. Again, it's free lumifibre. Obviously, it will match your faction color. I'm on NSO, so if you're on NSO, it will just adapt to whatever faction you're currently on. So, whether you think this directive is worth your time or not is largely up to you. If you just want free shit, obviously it's worth doing. But is it particularly fun? No. Is it particularly quick? No. If you already own lumifibres that you prefer, they're not really worth it other than just to have them for the sake of having them. It's not worth any directive points, so it's not even worth that. So it's okay. I don't really think it's worth your time, but if you want to go for it, you can have lumifibres, I guess.